Okay, so that would conclude the CSI game. So what do we got left? We got the comedy minute. So I guess
Well, for the comedy minute, we could find something to talk about.
well, I was gonna do a top 10 list.
All right.
All right. Well, coming up in 10 seconds is the comedy minute. You're listening to Mike and the crew in the morning.
www.youtube.com R segment at 7.
The only place where you can watch.
Like in the crew in the morning.
This is the best comedy minute. This is the best comedy minute. Oh yeah! And welcome back for the minute of comedy. That's what you time. It's what you time is here for. Wow, that's what you heard. It's time for. Okay, that sounds better.
Okay, that was backwards. Wow. Well,
But,
as you all heard us say earlier, Mike and I are the only ones here in studio today because Thumper could not be here. So for Thumper's minute of comedy,
We're both gonna be doing it.
We're gonna be taking over for just this one show, and then hopefully Thumper's coming back for the next one.
Right. So what we'll do, I'm gonna talk a little bit, and then Hollywood's gonna help me out with the top 10 list. You wanna do that?
Well, actually, you know what? Since I already know what our top 10 list is, it's kind of embarrassing when your fly's down.
Well, yeah. I mean, everyone wears pants here, pants there, there's pants in your underwear.
Please don't say poo.
I don't know if that even makes sense.
It doesn't really make sense at all.
Okay, but
Okay.
I mean, there's times when you're in the bathroom and then you're just sitting there, you be in one stall, your buddy be next to you, and then in the next stall, and you're just talking away about nothing. You're talking about your, logs.
I don't know about you, but I always check and make sure my fly's up.
I do that every time, but my fly's up every time, but like, I was with a buddy of mine, and we're kind of just talking and stuff.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me the story. You had to tell him that his fly was up.
Yeah.
He's like, oh crap!
So yeah, okay, because he walks out. He doesn't even know he's about to leave the bathroom, and I'm like, dude, check your barn door. It's up. He's like, oh crap! He zips it back up. He's like, oh! I'm like, dude, did you catch something there? He's like, yes! He's like, yeah, you're gonna make it. Yeah, you're not gonna have kids. Fix that right now. He's like, oh, that's better. But yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be a little embarrassing, especially for a guy.
He zips himself up in the zipper.
Zip yourself in the zipper. That's kind of hurt.
That's gotta put a little damper on your pride there. Cause oh, ouch. Anyway, but
are you talking from personal experience?
No, I didn't do that, but a buddy of mine did. That's why I'm telling. I mean, like, kind of, for comedians, right what you know. So it was my buddy. He forgot to put his fly up, zip himself up. Ow! So he's done. But yeah. So that's what we're talking about. So people forget sometimes they forget to bring their flies up. I don't know. You forgot?
Well, you know what? Actually, I've had that happen to me a couple of times, but in my defense, the good thing, not a lot of people could see it because it was underneath my work costume. Then I just discreetly went back to the bathroom and fixed my problem. But I had a friend of mine. We were out at a park, and this was a girl. She decided at one point, I guess, that she had to go to the bathroom, and she said, I'll be right back. So we both go to the bathroom, beat girls, fix our hair, blah, 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 go to the bathroom.
This wasn't Thumper, was it? Or was it somebody else?
No, this was somebody else. And she came out. We were walking for about 10 minutes, and I happened to, glance down really quick because I thought I tripped over something. And I looked back, and I realized I'm like, I'm not going to mention names. I was like, but you might want to fix your zipper there. And she's like, oh, crap. The problem is...
Don't you just hate when that happens?
Well, no, the problem is we were walking around Disney, and she'd been walking around like that for about 10 minutes.
With her fly down?
Yes. And the thing is you could see some very bright magenta color under there.
It's a sunny day.
It was rather interesting, and I was cracking up. And no, I'm just kidding. It was actually a bathing suit.
I was gonna say.
We had
There's
gone.
little flowers on it.
Well, no, we had gone with the express intention. It was during the summer with going on the water rides, and so we decided that we were going to wear like bikinis, like the bikinis in Daisy Dukes look.
Okay.
That's what we were gonna sport. So we were wearing like the full bikini, but then the shorts on top of that,
Okay.
and then like a little tank top or something. But I happened to glance down and realize that her fly was down, and it was a good thing it was just a bathing suit that you could see underneath it.
Okay.
But she was really embarrassed, and she's like, "Oh crap!" So this brings us to our
Our
top 10
our
list
top-
of
okay.
top 10 ways to
Wait,
tell
drum roll.
that
Wait,
your
wait.
fly is down
Wait.
and you need to zip up your pants.
Wait, drum roll. We've read the drum roll.
Who
Who
cares?
Okay. All right. So go ahead.
All right, and here is the top 10 ways to tell that your fly is down and you really need to zip up your pants before you embarrass yourself.
Okay. So here we go. All right.
Most of these, by the way, could pretend to a guy.
Yeah, most of these are for a guy. I actually these all. I guess some of them could be to girls, but
Not all of them. Well, maybe 7. But continue.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right, so here we go.
Number 10
All right.
is expressing
Wait.
for a guy.
Okay. Okay. So we got to do the drum roll, and then this. Okay. So do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
I don't care. Just go.
All right. Number 10. The cucumber has left the salad.
Number 9. Quasimodo needs to go back to the bell tower to send the bills.
All right. Number 8. The tray table needs to be in the upright locked position.
Number 7. Paging Mr. Johnson, paging Mr. Johnson.
I get it. That's funny. All right. So it was, number 6. Elvis is leaving the building.
Number 5.
yeah.
Dubuque is not in the garage.
That's
Number
funny.
4.
Okay. We got to number 4. Our next guest is somebody who needs no introduction.
Number 3. We have a security breach at Los Pantalones.
That's funny.
Number 2.
Number 2. Men may be from Mars, but I can see something that rhymes with Venus.
You're weird.
All right.
All right.
So,
and number 1.
and the number 1 way to tell that because all we have is.
I thought you were crazy, but now I see you nuts.
Oh, that one was actually funny. I like that one. Oh.
All right. Well, yeah, I think we can definitely all agree that having your fly down is extremely embarrassing.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Because who wants to go outside with their fly down?
Well, no, I've had like my fly down on several occasions, and it wasn't under a Disney costume. Well, the problem was, it was an old pair of jeans, and the zipper actually broke.
Oh, not good.
And I actually ended up I had just gotten a new pair of jeans that day, so I ended up just having to change the jeans, but the zipper broke and I didn't realize it.
Okay.
And it ended up that I was walking around for about 5 minutes.
That sucks.
Like that.
That sucks.
And I was like, oops. Luckily enough, I actually had on a long enough jacket because it was cold out that no one really noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just went into the bathroom and just changed my pants really quick. That makes no sense.
Okay. Well.
Do not play that one.
What?
Yes,
Unplug
please
it? Okay.
don't.
Alright, so just really quick, that segment was brought to you by VictoryRags.com. Victory Rags, they are faith-based clothes by Richie Lucchesi. And if you want to check out the website, they got sizes for men, women, kids, little baby infants. So that's all cool.
Nice.
Again, they're...
And by the way, as a second tag, this is also brought to you by Apple Juice and Cherry Juice, brought to you by Indian Summer and Cherry Central at your local Bravos and Sedanos.
Awesome. And if you don't know how to spell Victory Rags, it's VictoryRags with a Z.com. It's www.victoryrags.com.
I have one of the shirts. They're awesome.
Oh yes, they are very awesome. So do I. I'm actually wearing one right now, actually.
Yeah.
So
I have to wear mine.
yeah. So we'll go ahead and get you out of here with the comedy minute outro. Here we go. That was the best comedy minute. That was the best comedy minute. Oh yeah. Well, that was an interesting minute of comedy. How what do you say?
I would definitely say that was really funny. I wish Thumper would have been here because she probably would have. Well,
Should have been cracking up.
Well, I don't know. She might not have found that all that funny.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you have a little bit different sense of humor from.
We have a very twisted sense of humor.
Thumper's
got a twisted sense of humor, but only when it comes to certain things.
She had a funny sense of humor when it's like funny things that she's talking about, but we have a twisted sense of humor that we think anything's funny.
We think anything that might like be harmful is slightly funny.
We think harmful stuff is funny. We think rude things are funny. We think mean things are funny.
I don't think rude things are all funny.
Not really rude, but slightly rude.
Anyway,
moving
on. We are moving on to the As the World Burns segment.
Hour 10 minutes, so we're actually doing pretty good. Do we want
Which would be my personal favorite segment, as it is my segment.
Okay. Wow.
You okay there?
I'm good. I'm just hocking up something.
Hocking up some phlegm.
Sure, why not?
Hairball.
I'm good.
That was disgusting.
You're like,
wow, that was disgusting.
it was disgusting.
Yeah, and that doesn't sound like a cat hocking up a hairball.
They're creeping along slowly like a lizard on crack.
Anyway, okay, so moving on to the As the World Burns segment. Play segment.
Okay.
Segment. No.
Calm down, child. Ow! Don't! You just bit me. Ow! I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. You just bit me. Oh my gosh, that's not
he
cool.
He exaggerates, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't bleeding.
She's bit my finger now. I'm bleeding. That hurt.
No, he's not. He lies like a rug. He lies like a rug. He's believing his own lizard on crack. He's sounding a lot like his own lizard on crack thing.
Okay. Okay.
I just called you a lizard on crack.
Anyway, so we're gonna go into another 10-second break, but coming up is As the World Burns segment. Hollywood's gonna bring you that. You're listening to Mike and the Crew
In the morning.
in the morning.